I'm rewatching The Dark Knight Rises. I've seen it before. It was not memorable the first time. I know a little bit about it. Fights Bane. So I'm rewatching it to review it to see if this movie is any good. And I'm pretty entertained by the movie. It's very entertaining. It is action packed. The story is a bit confusing to follow because you do not know what Bane is actually trying to achieve and why Batman's trying to stop him. It's a weird time for Batman in this movie. Batman is a recluse. He has bad knees. He can't walk. He's retired as Batman. And on top of that, um, they um, they put Harvey Dent. They framed him for the death of Harvey Dent. So he obviously didn't kill Harvey Dent, but I don't know why the hell they framed Batman for that. I guess it's the way the second one ended, but it kind of like screwed up the whole dynamic of Batman, and I would say that um, this one doesn't really make that much sense, but it is entertaining. It is very superficial. It is not deep. I mean, Bane doesn't seem like a bad guy in this movie. He's trying to destroy the rich elite, the people destroying Gotham City, and he's trying to empower the people to overthrow Gotham City and overthrow the rich elite that are polluting and destroying the city. Does that sound like a bad guy? It doesn't sound bad. The thing that makes him bad is that he's going against the agenda. He's going against like the city is corrupt. You got corrupt police, you got corrupt billionaires, and the corrupt billionaires control the police and everything like that. And Bane is trying to get rid of all that stuff. The cool thing about Bane is that he bankrupts um, Bruce Wayne. He bankrupts Wayne, takes over Wayne Enterprise. Um, he basically like it's a bad time for freaking it's a bad time for Batman. Plus, you got Catwoman stealing crap from Batman, and it's just a huge mess. It's a very stressful movie. Batman is looking very incompetent. He has no money. He has all his all his special gadgets get confiscated by Bane, and Bane's blowing up the city wherever the hell he wants, and he's basically starting a revolution. And at one point, the police were against Batman, and it's just a huge mess of a movie. Um, but it is entertaining, but the plot and the story is very hard to follow. It almost looks like Christopher Nolan didn't really give a crap about this one. He just wanted to show you, he just wanted to do all the right things like the bombs, explosions, the fight scenes. The fight between Bane and Batman is a very important fight, but the fight itself was pretty boring and basic. It was not well, it wasn't a well done fight. The fight was pretty garbage. It was just like a few punches here and there and a backbreaker, some wrestling moves and stuff like that. It's just like it was one of the weakest fights I've ever seen hand to hand combat. After watching Fast and the Furious 6 and watching the fight scenes in that movie compared to this movie, holy shoot. Fast and the Furious 6 has better hand to hand combat fighting and stunts than this Batman movie. I recommend you watch Fast and the Furious 6 to get some better fighting than there is in Batman. Now, there's shooting in Batman, there's helicopter fights, there's car chases. I think Fast and the Furious does a lot better job than this damn Batman movie, which sucks. But yeah, still enjoyable, still interesting. I'm about an hour and a half into the movie, and it's all right. It's an okay movie. I would say it's a little bit better than number two, the one with the Joker. Um, so I would say number one is definitely the best one. Number one, the first Batman gets you off your seat, gets you up, and has you cheer for Batman. Second one, Batman's already Batman, and he's kind of like he's just fighting a bad guy. So that's number two. Number three, Batman is having a horrible time. He lost all his money. He's a little whiny, rich trust fund kid with no money, has no business skills. He's just completely spoiled, rich brat, and he can barely fight Bane. And Bane also is in the League of Shadows, so Bane is actually in the same league as Batman. So whatever was special about Batman, seems like everything that was special about Batman is gone, and Bane just took it over. Batman was in the League of Shadows, so was Bane, and he was better. This movie has some bars in it. This movie has some freaking bars, and Bane says some funny stuff. Batman, and it's basically a pissing contest between Bane and Batman, and Batman's getting his butt kicked. And there's this hilarious scene where Batman's fighting Bane, and he shuts off the lights, and Bane's like, "Oh, so you think the darkness is your friend? You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in the darkness. I didn't see the light until I was an adult." Like he says bars like that, and it's so hilarious, man. Bane is pretty funny, man. I think there's a lot of comedy in this movie. I don't think I don't think people sense that Christopher Nolan is funny, and he puts funny things in movies, and they don't get huge laughs, but there's a lot of jokes and one-liners in this movie that'll make you laugh if you think about it. So I think Christopher Nolan has a sense of humor. He is not afraid to take risks. The casting in this movie had me questioning if I was watching Batman or if I was watching the movie Havoc. So, Christopher Nolan, don't take him seriously. He's a jokester. He makes jokes in his movies. So far, um, the movie is entertaining, but I'm not liking Batman. But this is supposed to be about the rise of Darkwing, and that guy's supposed to take over. But once I realized that, you know what, they didn't make a Batman 4 to continue the Batwing thing. So this trilogy is incomplete. So what is the point of watching these three movies if you're not going to get a fourth one? Fourth one is missing. You need a Dark Knight one you need a Darkwing one for the fourth one. And I don't know if that's going to happen. So the saga is incomplete. So there's that thing. That's something we got to deal with in this one. So it's kind of feels pointless to watch all three of these movies, but I would say the first one, it could be a standalone and you could just watch the first one. The first one is pretty damn good. Aside from the beginning of the first one is pretty slow, but it picks up and it finishes pretty damn good. So I would say the first one's really good. They're all entertaining. I think the second one has the most holes in the plot, especially when the Joker is giving everyone grenades. Like he literally, people with the grenades could literally throw them at the robbers and kill them. So number two has the most holes, and three is very entertaining, but it's just like Batman is having the worst freaking day possible, or the worst life with Bane. So it's not a fun one for Batman, but it's entertaining and it's. I mean, if you come across it, I bought it for $2. So for and noticed that to watch it on streaming is $6. So they're going up in price. So the more reason to actually buy the movies or get the set of all three of them. You could get all three for like $5, $6, and you'll own them forever if you're a die-hard Batman fan or Christopher Nolan fan. So I would say it's cheaper just to buy them than to stream them.